Welcome to another episode of Behind the Closed Doors. You know, when we open this door, you know what time it is, right? Now, without a doubt, this is one of the most challenging workshops, the classical lighting workshop. Why is it so challenging? Well, we're going to take a look at the work of Avedon, Newton, Bresson. Although he wasn't a fashion photographer per se, it's still about a decisive moment. And we're also going to take a look at hardcore lighting, meaning a lot of strobes and flags. So this is a workshop that really pushes me to the limit, and hey, I just like that. By the way, they're working on fiber over here, so I just hope that we don't have a problem, because we really love that we finally have fiber. Hey guys, so join us for today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors, the classical lighting workshop with Melissa. After each workshop, the students actually get a goodie bag. Now, in the goodie bag, there's all kinds of discount codes, flyers, and whatnot more. And Nick is actually now preparing the new one for today. So we have some flyers in there from the Light Blaster, Silverfast. I just love that software, Q-Pix, and well, a lot more. Are you almost done, Nick, or are there more coming?
There's a lot more now.
Oh yeah, that's a big list. Also tether tools, of course. Well, I will leave you to your work, and we're gonna go to the studio to set up everything before the workshop, because I still have to edit some images, and I still have to select some images for our friends from Rogue, for their online social media. So it's always a pretty busy day. So we start out in the studio with our normal work and preparing everything for the students, but then the workshop, and after the workshop, all the retouching, some other stuff, of course, that I have to do, and then editing the vlog. So, don't wait any longer. Let's start. Okay, now this is pretty bad. I always use my wireless audio via a Sony Bluetooth module, and somehow it just quit. So here we have the two, and the main problem is we can't get them in the Netherlands because, well, they can't be sold here. So they can only be sold in America, and sending them over is a lot of money. So I have to wait until we're in America to buy one or find an alternative. So if you have a great Bluetooth alternative to the Sonys, just let me know. For now, this is recorded with the onboard mic. I'm gonna put another mic on for the rest of the vlog. But the problem with a normal mic is it's pointed at me. So when I turn the camera around, my audio sounds really bad. So I wish somebody would make a solution for a mic that actually records from the back and from the front. It should be easy, right? Okay, let's start my work and then the workshop.
just try to fit in.
Was the workshop classical lighting. I'm now actually backupping everything because the retouching is already done. And of course you want to see the results, right? So here we go.
You've got to break to get out of the woods. You tell me I look good. You tell me I look good. I know it's just me. Find another savior, feeling cold to the bone. You've got to fight to get out of the storm. I know, it's time. I just tried to be.
When you look back at the video, you can actually see that we shaped the light not only with light shapers, like for example a grid or a beauty dish, but we actually use something else. And these are incredibly important if you want to have total control over your lighting. I'm going to show you very quickly what I used. These are actually flags. Now you don't see them a lot anymore, which is a shame I think. But these are perfect to place between your light source and your model. So we have a few of those. And the cool thing about flags is that you have to make the distance different. So for example, if you have your lighting like 2 meters away from your model, don't put the flags close to your lighting, but closer to your model. Because the closer to the model, the harsher that shadow line will be. And this is one of the most made mistakes if you work with flags or anything else that you want to have those little lines, like for example Venetian blinds. Often people place the strobes close to the Venetian blinds and they're a little bit wondering like, why don't I see those stripes on my model? It's very, very simple. Move that strobe all the way back and the Venetian blinds, or in this case the flags, closer to your model, and in that way you get that really nice harsh shadow line. Now if you don't like that harsh shadow line, change the distance. So you can do whatever you want with it, but by changing the distance of the flags or Venetian blinds or whatever to your model, and the strobe of course, the harsher you can get those shadows lines. Now if you want an instructional video about those classical lighting tips, let me know in the comments below. Maybe the next instructional video in the Mastering the Model Shoot series will be classical lighting. Okay, so I'm done for this weekend, going home. And well, next week we are gonna visit something really special. We're gonna go to the Seagate and Lassie Recovery Center. So we're gonna see what they do if you lose your data. So join us for next week's episode of Behind Closed Doors at Lassie and Seagate Data Recovery Center. If you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel, leave comments below, but most of all smash that like button because we really like that. And of course tell other people about it. Hey guys, see you again next week. Bye bye.
Though we say we're done, yes, I just wanna get done with you.